Good morning, good afternoon and good evening, and welcome back to the AbbotFilmPubcast. You're joined by myself, Cliss, Ben, and the main man himself, a dog. I don't know why you're the main man today. I feel like every time I start one of these, one of you gets either like a full name or just something different.
Yeah. I remember you leaked Chris's full name and address last time.
I did, yes. But I can't help it, man. I just want.
This time he's just called him fucking Cliss.
Who the fuck is Cliss?
Well, you know, like, I feel like just mix it up a bit so the people know you as different things. It's quite nice.
Yeah. I like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, talking about like having nicknames and alternate egos, I think.
Oh, that's such a smooth segue.
I think that goes
That's
directly
insane.
into what we're talking about today, which is who wants to say it?
Martin Scorsese.
Sorry.
Oh. Superheroes. Wow.
Thanks, Keane.
Wow.
Oh my god.
I'm really looking forward to this podcast that no one has ever done or talked about before.
Superhero movies, guys.
I mean, to be fair,
The superhero movies we're talking about here, they'll be quite different.
I reckon I've actually got a quick question to start things off with. What do you think the first superhero ever featured on TV was?
Ooh, me.
Alright, Cliss.
Oh, we were taking a guess.
Take a guess.
See, part of me wants to say Batman, but instead, I'm going to say Captain America.
Okay.
Is it like...
Because I feel like I've heard that before, but I might be wrong.
Where were we?
Right, let's rewind that. Okay. That was horrible. Go ahead, Keane. You had a question. Yeah, you had a question.
I did have
Keane.
a question. What's the meaning of life?
Okay.
I'm gonna go Spider-Man.
Okay. Who was the first superhero to feature in a TV series? On the silver screen?
Yeah, I asked.
TV
like,
series.
Is it a big, like a well-known superhero?
They've had a movie within the last 10 years.
Oh.
That could be a lot. That could be a lot of superheroes.
Could be literally anyone.
Exactly. But it's not going to be like the Rambler. I don't know how to like some dude you've never heard of.
Wait, they've had a movie or they've been in a movie?
It's me, the Rambler.
Oh, okay.
Fuck. I'm gonna stick with Captain America.
Okay.
I don't know. I've got a hunch with Captain. Something's calling out to me.
Alright.
You would think it would be one of the big ones. I'm gonna go for like fucking Mr. Fantastic. I don't know. No, Wolverine.
Fair enough.
Wolverine.
Wolverine. Oh,
Even a big
L
character
guess.
in the comic.
Yeah, fuck
God
you,
damn.
Mr. Fantastic.
Ben, what are you saying?
I want to say, like, it's some really fucking disgusting old version of Thor or something like that.
Oh.
Oh, I guess Thor. Yeah, he's just like a god, isn't he?
I guess so.
Alright,
Go on.
that's locked in.
I like it.
Can you, like, will it down? Can you, like, guess it?
What was that, sorry?
Yeah, are any of us right?
Yeah, everyone's right.
No.
So. Okay.
Spider-Man.
No. The first
Male or female?
superhero.
Was it
You've
Batman?
had your guesses. Let's not get silly. All right.
don't
This
get
is
silly.
fucking
Okay.
professional.
Oh.
Like,
I was getting
Was it Daredevil?
don't be doing this, guys. All right.
I love the Daredevil movie.
Right. So
There is a Daredevil movie.
1941. A little show called
Daredevil.
The Adventures of Captain Marvel. But
Captain Marvel.
not the Captain Marvel you think of. This is
Bloke.
this is DC Captain Marvel, also known as Shazam.
Oh, well.
So there you go.
Right.
Which was
That was
then
fun.
followed in 1943 with Batman, and then Captain America in 1949.
Oh, you're close, Chris.
You were close.
Yeah, I knew Captain America was somewhere. I knew it.
So Shazam was technically the first ever outing, which is kind of strange.
Sham the first. Well,
Yeah. The first movie, however, 1951. Want to take a guess? Quite a bit more of a popular hero.
Black Adam.
no,
Yeah,
Batman.
featuring The Rock
Batman.
in 1951.
I don't know. I'm gonna say Hulk.
Nah. You're
False.
wrong. It's Captain Fantastic.
It's Batman. Come on, just say it, Kane.
It's Superman. It's the Christopher Reeves. Christopher Reeves. Yeah.
That wasn't 51.
That's not 51.
Yes, it was.
51.
I'll
No way.
check my maths, but I'm pretty sure I was right.
That's not Christopher Reeve.
That's like the
He
70s.
He wasn't that old when he died. And he died in 2000, like 2000. Like 2007 or
Or
something.
maybe it wasn't George Reeves.
His dad.
Do you know that's his dad? He's just guessing.
Superman and the Mole Men. It was called.
Whoa.
Superman and the Moment.
Superman and the Moment.
Damn, they've been making superhero films since back then.
Yeah.
And they were shit back then, probably, I reckon. Right.
And the shit now.
And they're shit now.
Well,
Yeah.
are they, guys? Let's discuss.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that.
Oh, I've written a link. Oh, actually, I've got one more fact for you. Actually, can I just say this?
Okay.
right.
Yeah, go nuts.
So, the Superman movie, which was made in '78, so like the big sort of main Superman movie. Do you know who it was written by?
Fucking Zack Snyder's uncle.
It was written by a guy called Mario Puzo. I don't know if I pronounced that right.
Oh,
The
right.
Godfather.
He did the Godfather. Oh,
Yeah.
It's me, Mario Puzo.
that's cool.
So the guy who wrote The Godfather wrote fucking Superman. Imagine like
Guy, you're the Godfather.
fucking Italian,
Mr. and Mrs. Puzo.
like Tony
Congrats
Soprano
to
Superman.
What do you want to call him?
Well, they've got Marlon Brando in both of them, don't they? So there's a connection, I guess.
Wow.
Shit. Fun facts. Thanks, Kane.
Yeah, no worries.
Those
Take
were
them to
fun.
the grave.
Yeah, well, apart from the two people who are going to view this as well.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah, good point. But yeah, modern day superhero films. I, for one, I'll just start off with this.
Go on, tell me.
I'll start off. Maybe a hot take, lads. This could be a hot take. I, for one, don't like them anymore. I'm sick of them.
Wow.
Boo.
What?
Let's
That
boo
is
them,
not a hot
guys. Let's
take.
boo them. That's
It's-
such a hot take.
It's such a hot take.
Yes.
I know. I liked them as a kid. I'm not a kid anymore.
So, you
Wow,
totally
that's
didn't like
oh man, you
Aquaman
can't
2.
like.
I'm not kidding.
Right. He's like,
No,
that's
not the main reason. That's not the main reason.
Only kids
That's
like
not,
superhero
but-
films.
Right, but like most superhero films now, as an adult, you're not enjoying them as much anymore. You're not. Be honest. You don't enjoy them as much as you did when you were a kid. Be honest, right now.
I'm
Yeah,
not-
but
not.
that's not the reason though. The reason is because
No, that's not
we
the main-
had
no.
our big
I'm
event.
not going to be honest.
Like, we had our big thing, which was Infinity War and Endgame.
Yeah, that's the main reason.
Yeah.
I mean, it's also because the quality is just shit now. It's dreadful.
It's very samey, isn't it? It is like
The amount of fucking like
It's just all CGI.
quippy, bum-written scripts they pump out with like CGI with the peasants trapped up in a warehouse with not enough time to like pump anything out.
The CGI
Yeah.
sweatshops. Yeah.
Yeah, the CGI switches they got them on like drip trying to pump out CGI.
They're just trying to get like massive CGI action sequences and then like quotable little one-liners that they can like post on fucking
Yeah.
social media to get traction and get people to fucking go and see this shit film.
it's literally
Put in the
us.
trailer.
It's like what? What do you mean?
Oh,
And then
the amount of CGI in this
Yeah,
podcast
but, like
is
at
insane.
the end of every scene, like every scene now in superhero films, it's literally like a one-liner, like some
Yeah.
funny moment that they could try put into trailers to get kids to
Yeah.
come and watch.
Oh, all right.
Okay. George Feige, bro, what are you doing?
Okay.
But there you go. They're bringing the kids back in. You know, they just tagged. You know, Kids is where the money's at. Yeah.
Also, did I just
target.
did I just call him George Feige?
I don't know.
Kevin
That's
Feige.
pretty much.
Kevin,
Who's the same guy in it?
Fucking George Feige.
Tony Led cheeseburger.
Yeah.
But
yeah, we.
like,
Go on.
but I think like we were like what
Oh.
7, 8 years old when like Iron Man came out, and like most of us probably
Fucking
like
hell.
saw that like in the cinema, and it's like Endgame came out
Well, I
what
remember I took the-
2019,
Took
so
the
we
day
were
off to go see that.
we were like 18 and stuff, and that came out. It's like that for us was like the most sort of progressive part of like our childhood. So obviously like seeing all of that sort of move forward is that like after that who really gives a shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to wait another fucking 10 years for this other art to come around.
Yeah, and it's like I don't care about any of the heroes now.
But for like, you know, like adults bring their children to the cinema and shit, like now they're going to grow with that stuff.
Yeah, so
But it's just not as good.
yeah,
That's what I'm saying. It is not as good.
but is that us just
Yeah,
being
well-
old? Is that us just saying?
I know. I genuinely
That's the
think
thing,
that
like-
the quality is just
Do you
not as good.
objectively think the quality isn't as good? I
Yeah,
kind of
like,
do as
it-
well,
it's
but like,
It's a pretty common like consensus that it's like it's just gotten worse.
Yeah,
it's generally got-
it's true.
I don't. Yeah, I mean probably, but I mean the kids can probably still enjoy it enough for it to be like a cherished memory of their childhood of being like watching these new
fuck
super,
those.
watching the
Forest.
new Ant-Man or whatever. I don't fucking
Yeah,
Chris,
and
did you-
Chris, you got a rainforest in your room as a mate.
what?
That's okay now.
I got a rainforest in my room. Just was it really bad?
Yeah, it's like some like clicking or something.
Oh, okay. Oh, my bad. But
Yeah, you should.
Like I watched that, man, and that was
was it kind of rough?
just a whole lot of nothing. I think that's most of them are just a whole lot of nothing.
The
I
last
don't know if
season-
any of you watch that what's that TV Secret Invasion TV series or anything, but
I
like,
heard really bad things about it. I saw
yeah,
the
it was,
CGI in
it
the
was
final
bad,
fight.
and they dropped like they dropped loads of stuff that was like completely, and it's starting this chain cycle where you have to watch everything to fully understand what's going on. Just so much crap content.
I saw the CGI photo of Amelia Clark with Drax's arm.
Yeah,
It's fucking like
Amelia Clark with what? Drax's armor.
Drax's
Arm.
arm. So he had like
Drax's
a massive
arm.
bicep.
I didn't mind.
She
I
was
didn't
the
mind it to be fair.
Super Skrull. Yeah,
that's
like,
just Amelia
Didn't
Clark.
mind
to be
that,
fair.
yeah.
She has massive biceps.
Huh.
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, and like they confirmed that like Rhodey has been like hasn't been himself.
Skrull,
Yeah, he's been
like,
a
the whole
Skrull
time.
since
Yeah. But like,
Civil War when he got injured.
who
then it's
gives
like-
a shit? Like,
But then that means he was a Skrull during all of Endgame. Like, there's a bunch of weird shit, and like you see him bleeding in Endgame, and it's a red blood, not
Yeah.
green.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, the only reason they did that they were like, who can we get? That's pretty well known, but
yeah.
they needed
not going to be overly expensive, and not really, no one really care that much.
Don
they,
Cheadle.
They needed to put
Don
more-
Cheadle.
they needed to put
He's
more
available.
thought into it. And
Yeah.
have been like, because I thought I was under the impression anyway when they like released that massive roadmap that it was good, like Secret Invasion was going to be a big movie,
I thought it was going to be
Yeah, I
like the
amazing.
next big
yeah.
Avengers movie, but it was just.
Yeah. Fucking
It's
shit
kind of
TV series.
mid TV show.
I'm sick of the Disney Plus shows. I hate them.
Yeah.
There's not. I don't think any of them have been like outstanding.
No.
No.
No,
Best one
there's-
I would
yeah.
say is Loki.
I've not.
Probably
I didn't
Loki,
even
yeah.
like Loki that much. I had to stop watching halfway through because I was like, "Fuck, I couldn't take it. Couldn't take it anymore." Like, One Division, I thought was,
I like
Alright.
WandaVision.
Yeah,
I thought it was decent.
So the
That
only
was-
two
that
I've
was a little
seen
fresh, I think.
are
though.
WandaVision and the fucking the Captain America one, whatever that was called.
Yeah, that was also.
I've not seen any of the
That was fucking ass. Yeah, I watched all of that.
Yeah.
They're all
But it's
dog-faced,
like you can't have this big, huge build up, this 10-year or however long it was build up to the final culmination of all these films, and but then it just carries on after that. Like There's no. If
I mean,
you
they
have
were
a satisfying
always gonna do
ending,
that, though. They make so
Yeah.
much money.
Yeah.
but
But it's also got to the point now. Like, I mean, Secret Invasion costs like fucking so much per episode. And
they
I don't
really.
know if they made it back, but films are costing like up to 200, like 300
So
fucking
much.
million
I don't
nowadays.
know how they cost so much though.
CGI.
But it's not.
But it's not gotten better.
No, and have you seen that? Like all the CGI department and everyone who works for the CGI for Marvel have like unionized and sort of
Yeah,
demanded
Good.
because they like treat horribly.
Yeah.
but
They need to do a visual effects strike like they've done for the
Yeah.
writers one.
Because they're depending so heavily on the CGI. It doesn't matter that it's getting better, but they're having to work longer on it.
yeah.
So they're always going to be paying more.
But I think that like
But they'll just like get the next fucking
Obviously,
schmuck
if they were
in.
putting this budget they have for all of like Secret Invasion CGI and they put it on like a fucking 10-minute short film about fucking Shazam, then the CGI would be outstanding. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Yeah, Marvel is. Disney is just a scary conglomerate, really.
It
Like,
is, yeah.
It's kind of terrifying how big of an influence they have over literally everything. They have a finger in every pot.
Yeah, every like big
Pie.
fucking franchise or whatever.
Now they can influence. They can start influencing you as a kid for the Disney classics, and then as you grow up, they have Star Wars and Marvel, and then as you get older, they have National Geographic and shit like that. Like they literally.
But they own
control
everything.
A faucet of every like piece of pop culture.
But
that
like,
will ever affect your life.
yeah, like obviously, like, but we grew up with that as well, though. It's not like it's just a now
Yeah,
thing. It's like we grew up with Pixar.
But, I mean-
we grew up with like fucking Disney XD and whatever, like
Yeah,
the
that's
Disney
true.
Channel, whatever Disney were putting out. That's like you say like to someone, "What was your favorite show as a kid?" Fucking 9 out of 10 of them will probably name a Disney show.
Fucking secretly.
Yeah, I know.
What a fucking wow!
But isn't that's just like it's just scary,
It is, yeah. But
I know this isn't what the podcast is about, but like we're living in a fucking capitalist nightmare, really.
whoa.
This is not what the podcast is
But it's
about.
like, if it's not Disney, it's going to be someone else. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
So it's like I'm nothing against Disney per se. I've got something against someone owning everything.
yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
But Disney make good shit, to be fair. If there's got to be someone.
But that's that's the thing.
But I don't even like.
That
do they?
I have a problem with Disney. Like
I've got a problem with Disney.
You're taking up with
Oh,
Mr.
wow,
Walt
Disney.
Disney.
I'm fucking thawing him out for a fight. But like they're just buying everything that like comes. It's like it's a bit.
They haven't bought me yet, bro.
Disney have bought the Abbott podcast.
It's a bit akin to like Microsoft buying. I've been buying like Bethesda and all these independent little studios. It's like
Bethesda?
Disney. Yeah, they bought
Bethesda. Have they bought
Microsoft-
Bethesda?
Yeah, but they're not.
Oh,
yeah,
obviously.
I thought you meant they were a little independent studio. Sorry.
Well, no. They bought Bethesda and then they're buying Blizzard, Activision Blizzard. You know what I mean? Like instead of like Microsoft making things, they're just buying things that have been made.
Yeah.
And I'm making the profit on them and like saying this is like they're in the family now of Microsoft, and then they're like little Microsoft slave companies. You know what I mean? It's like Disney slave companies. Disney just buy everything rather than like back in the day when they were. I guess they do still make shows and things, obviously.
Yeah.
But
But the only difference between like what Xbox are doing and what Sony are doing is that Sony buy companies and use companies, but they put them all under the Sony Studios logo.
I'm not
It's
sticking
just-
up for Sony.
Yeah.
Don't get me
But it's
wrong,
just like
I hate-
every company and like if you're a big company, you've bought
I
a
just
load
don't
of
like
shit.
big companies.
Yeah, you're just
Sorry, when
Yeah.
did this become a fucking communist fucking podcast?
Well, no, I'm not.
we're best.
Literally-
That's pretty much
I'm
it.
literally Oppenheimer.
Too best.
Sorry, 10 years.
Napoleon.
Nope, 11.
Well, on
Nope,
the
12.
not even on the flip side as well, not even just Marvel, but DC as well.
Mm.
They're more new to the superhero movies, I guess, than the Marvel movies, but they're also
Don't even get me fucking
Well,
started.
they're also
They're
like
shit.
DC
they're-
would have a chance to do something.
Yeah.
If
They've
DC become the
they've had a
company,
chance for a while,
but they've sort of started to, like, if they do the thing they've been doing, which is not release a load of movies, don't focus on a big cinematic universe, which I think they are doing now that they've got James Gunn in. But like, I think people really like the Suicide Squad, the new one, not the old one.
Yeah, it was
The
good.
Batman did really well.
That was really
Yeah,
good.
Peacemaker did well.
Joker did well.
okay, what focus on the smaller, smaller, but the more
Like
individual.
Make it, like don't make it
Yeah,
like a
DC
massive
do have
franchise.
some good superhero films.
Yeah.
Wonder Woman was
But
pretty
they've
good.
also got Shazam, Wonder Woman, fucking Aquaman, Flash.
Yeah.
I was really hopeful for the Flash. I'm really
Yeah, I think
disappointed.
everyone was.
So, yeah,
But it's
I watched
'cause
that
they were so
last night.
hell-bent on getting it released.
Oh, it's just
Yeah.
Chris, to not make you just want to throw up.
It was. I hate to pick on the CGI because it's such an easy thing to complain about, but
Yeah.
it's
no, it is
god
really
awful.
bad.
It looks like video game cutscenes, but even worse sometimes. And then it felt like the whole movie just felt like a higher budget CW episode. Like one of the
Yeah.
Flash.
Yeah.
Like it was.
It
It was
probably would have been better.
fucking horrible.
But to be
Probably.
honest, that's another big issue with DC is they're striving for Marvel's peak, but they don't make anywhere near from the films, so they're not going to have the same budget. So
Yeah.
they're never going to be able to match that. It's what, like, if you go back and watch like the first couple of Marvel films, they're not anywhere near that sort of level of CGI and that,
No.
because obviously the budget wasn't there.
Well, the worst bit about
So-
Iron Man 1 is the villain.
Well, how much was the
The
budget
villain
for
at
the
end
Flash?
is literally the worst bit, and it's because it's just a
The
big
villain,
boss
bro.
fight.
Tony Stark put an Iron Man in a cave. A box of scraps. The best it's a Big Lebowski, isn't
Is it Big Is it?
Lebowski.
it?
No,
Not him.
no.
Am I
No,
making
it's
out?
not.
Oh.
It's
No,
a different. It's
someone
a
else.
different guy.
What's his name? Obadiah, some shit like that. Isn't it?
Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
Yeah, Oppenheimer.
I mean, the Flash had a
Something like that.
$200 million budget. Is that high?
Well, most
That's
of that
very
budget
high.
went on lawsuits for Ezra Miller. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Like we take money away from
It
the
was advertised
CGI
quite well,
department.
wasn't it, actually.
VFX. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of the advertising was based on Michael Keaton coming back,
Yeah,
which
Yeah.
I don't care about because I never watched the kids. I never watched the movie when I was a kid. Those Michael Keaton movies, so I didn't really care. Maybe if you did, that maybe that boosted it up a little bit, and it was nice to see him back. But I don't know.
Yeah. But then they started putting babies in microwaves, and then they got real bad.
That was that was weird. These
That
fake
was,
CGI babies.
Just
Yeah.
opened your mind.
Sorry,
Doesn't it?
why were
It's-
babies put in microwaves?
Oh, it's,
Ask fucking Ezra Miller. I don't know.
yeah, it's what he does in his downtime. That's why it costs so much.
Uses women, baby in the oven, normal day at work.
Yeah. No, it was it was rough. It was rough. The Flash.
Would you say?
Didn't like it.
Sorry, would you say it's the worst superhero movie you've ever seen?
No.
It's up there. I don't know. I don't know what the worst one is.
It's
but
really, really bad, but I feel like
I
it's
really
still a
didn't
little
like
bit fun.
Like a bit campy, a bit cheesy.
Like Ant-Man, like that's not fun, and it's really bad.
Do you think? See, I put Ant-Man in the sort of campy,
What,
cheesy
Ant-Man
category.
No, the most recent one.
Quantumania, yeah.
Yeah, that is terrible.
I was going to say The Eternals. It's probably my least favourite superhero film.
Actually, yeah, Eternals
Really
was worse than
hated that.
Flash. Yeah.
You know, like Marvel do have like quite a few flops,
Yeah.
but they put out so many films like so consistently.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
So-
They'll throw 3 films out, and then if one of them sticks, and it's alright.
Yeah.
I'm surprised none of you have said Thor: Love and Thunder. That was-
I didn't see
The
that,
Dark
so-
World.
That was abysmal.
I would have said.
I reckon Thor: The Dark
Love
World
and
better.
Thunder really is just really bad in
I
it.
reckon I'd rather watch Thor: The Dark World than Love and Thunder.
Come on.
That's I think
Nah, it's
Love and Thunder's like one of the least funniest
At least they have.
film.
No, the villain's good.
they got screaming goats.
The villain's
The
good.
villain's good.
No, like
They wasted Christian Bale.
at least in
I haven't seen it. I don't know.
no, Christian Bale was not a good villain. He was just Christian Bale in a little grey fucking outfit. He didn't do anything. Christian Bale's a decent actor, but that doesn't make him a good villain.
Like in the third Batman, in
He's
the
a good
Depression
actor.
era, he was just that.
He's a really good actor. He's a great actor. Sorry.
It's Depression
That's
era.
what I felt.
Shit villain. At least Thor: The Dark World knows it's trying to be dark, and
In a
like
world.
What?
it's not trying to be funny. It's not trying to like
Thor: The Dark Movie.
like the two films they released with Thor: Love and Thunder, and you're gonna hate me for saying this, but the fucking multiverse of madness, or the multi-tree, what the fuck it, the Doctor Strange film was also
The
terrible.
multi-tree of madness.
I thought you really liked that. I remember you came when you're like, oh, it was alright.
No, but I've just it's just
Now you have time to reflect.
yeah.
Multiverse
I
of
like
Madness
that.
is really good, I think.
I like it.
Oh
I
yeah,
thought it was
because it has
alright.
like 3 good Rami Malek scenes, and the rest is just Marvel
Who
shitting all
the
over
fuck
it.
is Rami
No,
Malek?
Rami Malek.
Some Raimi scenes.
Comes out, fucking sings Bohemian Rhapsody.
Fucking Ted Raimi from
The Quarry.
The Quarry.
The Quarry's a better fucking movie
Facts.
than
Yeah.
any Marvel film released in
Good
the
point.
last like
Yeah.
5 years.
That game was kind of ass, actually.
Nah. Shut up.
Well, how do you think they've kind of stopped with the bringing back nostalgia, like
No.
old
No,
superheroes? Do you think
No.
how long can they keep going for that? Because I mean,
Forever.
I feel like people are
Always
sick of
do.
that already as well. I mean,
They're
No Way Home was good.
I'm just
Um,
sick of fucking multiverses and
Yeah.
all this timey stuff, and because they can just do whatever they want now and bring whoever they want in. the
Exactly. There's
universe.
There's no jeopardy.
there's no consequences anymore.
No.
There's no like.
Oh, we'll just undo it. All right.
They've sort of like
Yeah.
written themselves into like a corner where like
Yeah.
they've shown they can do whatever, and it's now it's like, well, how do we top that? And once you've topped the top, where else can you go? It's down, isn't it? So
All right. That's inspirational.
yeah, man, yeah.
Inspirational? You want to go down?
When top is top,
They,
you go down.
they took them all to the top of the hill, and he marched them down again, didn't he?
I don't. I think. I guess. Oh, it's hard to. Suck your
I'm
mouth.
like, go on, spit it out.
So
You got this.
they went in with like the multiverse stuff. I almost
Yeah.
feel like they should have. They've gone in too early with it, but then if they didn't do it now, like it's gonna be dead before they like. Let's be real, we're not getting past this like arc to another fucking whatever it is. Like what are we on this fucking part 4 or whatever
4 or
of the
5.
Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Part-
Yeah, we're not getting to like 10. are
Phase
we? Let's
5.
be real, we're just not.
I think what they could have done maybe is after Endgame, obviously they do like the time travel stuff there. Is if they like just did like we've blocked it off now. Our world can't interact with other multiverse, like something fucking stupid, to just be like
World blocks.
we can't do that anymore,
Yeah.
and then like fucking sorted.
Maybe that's something they'll write in 5 years from now.
I wanted to see Galactus, to be honest.
They've mapped out the next 3 years already, so they know where
Yeah.
they're going.
But
So it's gonna probably continue.
But
This.
this is the thing, right? So oh, fucking I forgot his name. Fucking Creed 3 villain.
Michael
he's
B.
like-
Jordan. Oh well, Killmonger.
Majors.
Killmonger.
No.
Oh, fucking Jonathan Majors,
Yeah.
Jonathan Majors,
What's
yeah.
his
a woman
what's his-
abuser.
Kang.
Okay.
So like obviously the entire multiverse is like the most powerful. He's Kang. So he's there's always another Kang.
He
Basically,
is
his whole
Kang.
thing. He's in every universe. He's like there's always a stronger Kang sort of shit. So they destroy. Let's just say somehow, or he. It's hard to. Fuck you. He Who Remains is dead.
What are you
so now
waffling on about?
the multiverse has expanded out, all that. But once they defeat all the Kangs, which is technically like not really possible, but like it's already explained that like once they destroy all the Kangs but one, then he becomes He Who Remains, and he has to protect like the timeline again, sort of thing, and it will go back into sort of the one sacred timeline, right? So that means by the time this entire act of like the Marvel Cinematic Universe finishes, we're going to be literally back to where we were at the end of the last one, and nothing's really going to have changed in the overarching like world. It'll just be like literally exactly the same, which I guess is the point, but then also like that's kind of really shit.
But is that not?
Yeah,
Is that not like?
Storytelling out.
But like we're complaining that like they're going too far. But like surely if they go too far and then come back, and then they can sort of reset, maybe that's what they're trying to do. Where like they sort of do this last big thing, and then they sort of go back and sort of get it. Because obviously like
I don't know.
I don't
I
want
guess
they've got
either.
like, the Fantastic Four coming in, and it's like they've got just a load of shit happening.
I think they should just give up with the MCU and just do the fucking X-Men.
I think
Yeah,
like
let me get rid of
for
this
us,
big fucking multi-billion-dollar franchise because
Yeah,
Aaron
get rid of
Richards, Aaron Richards doesn't like it.
Give it to our podcast. We'll do something fun with it.
for us, like being with it for like it's like fucking 7. In 7 years from now, or 10 years from now, if they do the whole reset thing, it's like the equivalent of for us writing. He woke up and it was all a dream. You know what I mean?
Hey, that got me
Like,
out of
that's
many
what it-
English
yeah.
assessments.
I feel like the payoff's gonna be terrible.
It does feel like they're building up to something that they can never really like put a definitive and like meaningful ending to that's gonna appease the majority of people.
And like, will
It's gonna
superhero
have
films
a
ever
shit ending.
end?
No,
Don't know. Every year you get a new superhero film, so surely not.
Yeah, but I think universes should end. Like
Yeah, I don't mind.
Like-
I like superhero films are fun to carry on, but I want an end to the stories. You know, like I want like a.
Yeah.
it's the same like the comics. The comics never end, but
But they just
they
they're
just
new
make
stories,
a new
isn't it?
exactly.
But you can't-
new
But I
story
would-
with the same heroes.
you can't do that with movies. Though. You could do that with a TV show,
Why?
but you can't because every story would feel the same, which is what's happening now. If you start doing movies, if you have like fucking Captain America 10, what more can they tell? Yeah, and it's in an animated TV show or a TV show, you can have less character development and focus more on like a villain or like just the world as a whole. But if you're having like, if a good thing about Captain America or Iron Man is you see a character sort of develop through 3 or 4 films. In film 10,
But,
you know this character,
I mean-
who fucking gives a shit anymore.
Like, how many Batman films have there been? You know, how
But
many?
they're all
That's what I
different.
mean.
Well, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
That's
so
what
why
they
don't they
should,
just
to be honest.
do something different then? They give you like a Spider-Man film, they're like, right, you know who Spider-Man is, you know what's going on. It's just a different story.
Well, I think what the
And I don't.
the difference now is if you look at Batman, for example, you obviously had sort of Michael Keaton, you had Val Kilmer. That was before sort of like the age of the internet and like what we have now as franchises. Whereas now you've obviously had the Bale franchise. It's hard because it's not the same for DC. Because you had the 3 sort of Christian Bale films, which were done by Nolan, but that never felt like it was going to become a franchise. That just felt like Nolan doing Batman films. And then obviously you've got
Which it was.
yeah,
pretty
but you've
much.
got Robert Pattinson now as the Batman, but you also don't see that film as a franchise film. You just see it as like the Batman. You can't like
Yeah.
bring in. You have Chris Evans, who's been in countless Marvel films. You can't just put someone else in there now.
Oh, I see what you're
Because
saying. I
you're
see what
so
you're saying. I see what
used
you're
to
saying.
seeing this dude.
Well, he
put-
wants to
you
just
put some other white dude.
relax and smoke weed now.
Like it's just
Yeah.
It's not the same.
Yeah, but that's also the whole point of them doing the multiverse.
Mm.
Is that like they're gonna bring in when they do the Fantastic Four? I don't think they're gonna have John Krasinski in as Mr. Fantastic. That was just like a one-time
I hope
cameo.
not.
I also think he was terrible as Mr. Fantastic in that film.
I kind of don't think he's a good
No.
actor. Like,
Yeah, but you know,
Yeah.
like that's the whole reason they did it, so that now they wrote
It's
it
a
so
fan
that
service.
even if Chris Pratt never comes back to Marvel, they will always have Star-Lord. They can just make it like, oh, now it's woman Star-Lord.
Yeah.
She's here to save the day. And people will be like, yeah, that makes sense because Kevin Feige told me fucking face. You told me it's possible.
I just think
Yeah.
at this point Marvel can't really win because it's either you have a beloved character that you then put a different actor into and just say, oh, it's the same character, they're going to act the same, but it's a different actor. So it's like we're technically getting a B-Tech version, or they start making new films with different superheroes, which no one now gives a shit about because we've already seen enough superheroes. So it's whatever they do, they've fucking locked themselves into a fucking shit position.
It's that formula like, you know, origin story, team fight, film, origin story, team fight, film, end film.
Yeah. So all I want from
And
superhero
restart.
films now is just like some fun like hour and a half shit. Give me a fun movie for an hour and a half. It's a superhero film. I don't need...
The new Captain
Best
Marvel
I can do is
gonna be
Eternals 2.
an hour and a
Let's
half.
go. Come on. Kit Harington. Yes.
Well, boys, we've been talking for 40 minutes. We haven't even got to the top 5 list.
Yeah, literally all we've done right now is slate superhero films. So what we're going to do next
I actually
is
like
our
enjoy
top
some
5
still.
superhero films. I don't think a bit of negativity.
We didn't even say at
And
the
then,
start that was what we were doing, did we?
No, we just started waffling. It's alright.
So,
Yes,
guys,
alright.
today we're going to
just-
be ranking.
Should we just start the podcast again?
Huh? Yeah, right.
That was a long intro, the 40-minute intro.
Yeah.
Now
Okay.
It's
I'll
like,
cut that
you
out,
know,
don't
it's like Inglourious Basterds, so he's got like a really long opening scene.
Yeah, that was our Inglourious Basterds.
Today we're going to be ranking our top 5 superhero movies.
Yes.
I can't wait.
What order did we say it was?
Benny Boy first
Ben,
off.
Key, and me, Chris.
Yeah.
Do
Go
we-
different order.
yeah.
if you
I
might
want,
start
that's
off with,
just
like,
what comes to mind.
Honourable mentions, and
Yeah,
then
let's all say
I'll
some
go into
honourable
my
mentions.
5 or my. Alright. So, alright, some honourable mentions. I think I'd like to go with. Firstly, Spider-Man: No Way Home.
Mhm.
It's not going in. It's not going to go in my top 5 because it's not. I don't think it's an actual like good superhero. It's a good superhero film. It's not top 5 though. It's just like a nostalgia bait film which I enjoyed when it came out. Honorable mention to the second Spider-Verse film. I think maybe a little nudge to some top 5 lists there. Someone might have the first one. I reckon. I don't know. But yeah, I'll go to my 5 now.
He does not know.
Are we doing it less so like we all say our 5 and then all say our 4? Or?
No, I'll say my
Okay,
number.
okay.
Yeah, I'll say my 5, and then everyone else
Yeah,
can
yeah,
say.
yeah. Go on.
Number 5. I like to go with the first Kick-Ass film. I did love that film.
First Kick-Ass.
That's in my special mentions, you know.
I really, I don't know. I feel like it's just such a fun watch, and every time you stick it on, it's like just a fucking weepy nerd get the shit beat out.
So you see yourself.
I see what it's me. He is me.
You're a little bit to the weeping nerd.
So the worst Doctor Who villain.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Hey. Yeah,
How many
sure.
Kick-Ass films are there? Are they 2?
Two.
Am I
Two.
right?
Two.
I think there were
Just 2.
talks
Second one
about
is
the
Never made a
third
trilogy.
one. I never did it.
I like the
Third
second one.
one's-
I don't care.
Okay. Jim Carrey is in it.
Is it? That's me. That's me done for my first one.
The first one.
Okay.
Hot.
Right, I'll list off some of my sort of honourable mentions. I won't talk about them too much because I feel like some of you might have them in your list. So I've got The Dark Knight, Ragnarok.
Oh, honourable!
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
sorry.
Ragnarok, Spider-Man 2, the Tobey Maguire one, Guardians 1, X-Men 1, and Big Hero 6.
Big Hero
Those are
6
my
is a
sort of
great
honourable
film.
mentions. But at number 5, I've got the Lego Batman, which is
Oh, yeah.
interesting.
it's just so
I tell you what, incredible film.
yeah. It's like just perfectly, it's the perfect length, perfect amount of comedy, Just perfect sort of jokes going ear off and everywhere. Like it's just, it's nice. And it helps that it's
a goofy film
I
that
feel like Phil Lord and Chris Miller. I've talked about it before. But I fucking love them. They're so good at what they do. And I think the Lego Batman. I think like the opening scene is one of the best. It's probably the greatest opening scene in a superhero film. For me. So, yeah, absolutely love it. Easily the best of like the Lego sort of films.
Oh yeah.
But I think Will Arnett and like Michael Cera were like the perfect casting choices to play the silly versions of like Batman. All Batman has had in the last like fucking 30 years is like darkness. It's like, I'm Batman and I'm brooding, and then this like brought like fucking silly Batman.
Silly Batman.
I like silly Batman.
I do like silly Batman. See, that's my number 5.
I thought I was going to get Slate for my top 5, but now we'll see.
Sorry,
Well,
some
Lego
honourable mentions.
Lego
Right?
Batman.
Some honourable mentions. It's weird you guys like I haven't like actually I haven't added anything since you guys have been speaking. I promise.
Okay.
Honourable mentions: Kick-Ass, Spider-Man 1, The Dark Knight, Blade,
Ooh,
Green Hornet, and Watchmen.
Blade.
Watchmen is a great film.
Bro, Blade.
So, not a lot of people like Watchmen, but I'm a big fan.
Watchmen's good. It's really good.
Mm.
Number 5, the Lego Batman movie.
No.
Oh, bro.
Stop copying him.
Movie.
Stop.
So good.
Imagine we've got the same top 5, man.
It's just goofy.
Yeah.
It doesn't take itself super serious.
It's not
and
serious.
That's what
It's
I
just
think.
a complete joke of a film. And
I love it.
who doesn't love just watching Lego get destroyed, you know?
Like, the jokes, the casting, amazing.
There's so many random ass
It's
villains.
really
as well.
emotional in some places.
Yeah.
Great movie.
It's a story about
Amazing.
fatherhood, if you really think
Literally.
about it. Yeah. Wow. And silliness.
Goofy
Silly
fatherness
father.
and silliness.
Fatherhood.
All right. Well, yeah. I mean, you pretty much touched everything on that film, so I'm not.
Whoa.
touched
Not everything.
on everything.
Everything
in that
legal, at
film.
least.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess
What?
you've spoken for me.
Oh, the alarms are going off.
They've heard me.
no.
After me.
Yeah.
They know.
Fuck.
No.
He was touching on that car too hard.
Let's go. Sure. Is it me? Are we ready? Right. Well, honorable mentions. I haven't watched the Lego Batman movie, so I'm not going to say that. I'm honorable mentions. Get fucked.
We're watching.
First one, I'll say Into the Spider-Verse is because those movies are good. I enjoy those movies. They're very they're good modern day superhero movies and animation movies. So say them. Oh shit! I don't have a list of the honorable mentions. Fuck. I'm sure I got. So there's a few MCU movies I want to say as well, like the first Iron Man. Just for.
It's like you're doing graduation speech.
Yeah.
I'd like to thank a few MCU movies. The first Iron Man, the first Avengers as well.
Iron Man.
These kind of.
Why?
Bro thinks he's different because
so-
he knows the original films.
It was.
He
Shut up.
was graduating university when they came out.
Okay, you're all funny, and I wanna thank the Hulk as well with Edward Norton. I really like that Hulk, and I don't.
Graduation.
I don't like what Hulk has turned into. I really like the angry Hulk of
Bro, Bruce
Why-
Banner crying right now.
Why are you laughing at me? This is serious. I'm very passionate about the Hulk.
You
I
don't
like
like
the
me when I'm
angry
angry.
Chris will like me when I'm angry.
Quincy does not like happy Hulk.
Yeah, I like the Hulk when he's struggling to control his anger, and that he doesn't have that anymore. Stop laughing at me! Stop now! Stop it!
You're in a toxic relationship with that whole.
Do you know what? I actually quite liked Professor Hulk.
Kill yourself.
Honestly, he
I
does.
quite like Professor
I
Hulk.
quite like.
Okay, dude.
Anyway, moving on from that. Anyway, I think
What was your favourite part when he dabbed and
Honourable
tickled himself with his fucking children? Yeah.
TikTok
Fuck's
Coke,
sake.
TikTok Coke.
Anyway, but
Anyway, number 5.
yeah.
Hulk.
Speaking of MCU, my number 5 is Infinity War.
Okay.
Big
5.
number 5. Shut up. Yeah, I think it's probably. Maybe it's the best MCU. I don't know. I really enjoy it. I think the
He's just got
midnight.
the Batman trilogy, Annie. For fuck. All right, sorry.
Actually, has,
Go,
yeah.
continue.
In order.
Continue.
Shut
We're gonna put
the
Oppenheimer number
shut
one.
the flip up. Shut up. I think
Nolan make the best superhero.
watching Infinity War on opening night, getting the hype. You know, going all for your friend. Oh. You've pissed me off, guys. Do you know what? I don't want to speak anymore. Infinity War. No, number 5. It was a good film. It's better than Endgame. Yeah.
That's
Ben?
it.
Yeah,
It's a
literally.
Good film, but better than
Literally.
Number 5. Okay.
Yeah. Don't want to talk.
Lovely.
Okay. You finished.
Yeah, I'm done.
Anyway, number 4.
Yeah, go on.
I'm going Spider-Man 2. Oh,
Wow, I thought that'd be higher for you, man. Oh, okay.
He's done thinking about it.
I'm thinking about it. It's my favourite Spider-Man film, without a doubt. The fucking campiness just really gets my joints juicing, you know.
So that's the thing. Like compared to like what's now, it's kind of bad, but that's what makes it like so good.
Yeah.
Man.
But it's got that just Sam Raimi like freaking gothic, just like campy vibe. Like,
Yeah.
I just can't get enough of it. And that train scene just
The train scene.
Keeps moaning.
Wait. What train scene?
The train scene. You know the train scene?
Well, they run a train, haven't they?
He's like, careful. He's a hero.
yeah, even like you mess with the boy, you get the horns.
Yeah.
Kings of New York City.
Oh, he's from New York.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm done.
Fair play.
Let's move on to number 4.
Yeah.
What do you mean what's number 4?
Arrow.
So go ahead.
It's literally your turn, Kian.
No, it's not.
I think it is. Yeah.
What?
Oh shit! Yeah, that was.
Got his own order, right?
Yeah, I have a Big Mac. Number 4.
order a fucking Big Mac off me, man.
Sorry. Number 4 is Far From Home. Spider-Man.
What?
Right, let me.
What?
Right.
No, there's no. Oh, you're not being serious. No, I
no,
don't.
right, let
Far
me-
From Home, is that?
Let me talk.
Is that the one
Let me fucking
where,
talk.
where they're all together?
There's a Mysterio one.
No, it's the last one.
No, it's the
There's
No,
no
it's
way.
No
home.
Way Home.
that's No Way Home.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, Far From Home is Mysterio.
Yeah, No Way
Yeah.
Home.
I thought-
No
yeah.
Way- Far From Home's terrible.
Bro doesn't even know his top
It's not
4.
terrible.
No.
I thought Mysterio was a really good villain.
Nah, mid.
Okay.
I probably feel
Listen, this is this is Kian's list. Let the man speak.
Yeah. So No Way Home.
Alright.
Look,
Let me talk.
I've seen No Way Home once. I will never watch it again because it will be worse.
Top
Yeah.
4.
Purely because
I agree. No, I
the
agree.
hype around it, the build up, and then we went to go see it. We were in Spoons beforehand. And we were talking about
I was
it, and then we went to see it. We got all the boys together in one room, booked out basically like a whole row. I'm pretty sure like quite a few of us went to go see it, and like none of us knew if Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire were going to turn up, and then they did.
Oh, they just fucking rock up and
So,
everyone
like,
pops off.
Just for
Yeah,
the
that's
experience
it.
alone.
It's the nostalgia, it's the experience of going
Yeah.
to watch it on the thing
And that's-
that makes it the best.
Yeah, and that's like.
And he cherishes that
sometimes I want
experience.
that.
That's
Like,
okay. Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes
okay.
like a brilliant film for me is either what you remember like nostalgia wise and like the fucking other stuff. But like like nostalgia and like the hype, that's 100% part of why you should enjoy a film. So like if I watched it again, I'd probably think it was mid. but I'm never gonna watch it.
That's the
again.
reason why it's on my honorable mentions, because I have seen it again.
Yeah, and it's just not as good as it.
And it was
It's not as good.
Pretty sure I watched that like 3 times.
But like you
3
like,
times.
you go on like fucking
That's why it's
Nemesis.
number 1.
Nemesis is brilliant the first time. Like the 10th time, it's pretty decent, but it's not as good.
You know about the fucking Alton Towers ride?
Yeah.
Nemesis.
No, Nemesis,
Okay.
my
If
fucking
you go
arch
on-
villain. What do you mean?
If you go on the Hex, you learn about all the Alton Towers lore.
Yeah.
But then you already know it when you go in again.
Yeah.
so-
Or like what's
The 10th time learn of the law.
like the 30? Is it 13? Like that ride. The
Yeah.
big thing for that ride is that you drop.
Right.
You know, like once you've dropped once,
Yeah.
the what's the word? The anticipation. It's not there anymore.
Yeah, the suspense.
You know you're getting dropped. You know.
You know?
The guy fucking dropped it.
Imagine
Right.
just in the fucking queue waiting to get on at the fucking work and it's fucking clothesline.
Yeah. So that's my
Anyway,
number four.
this episode of the AbbotFilmPubcast is brought to you by Alton Towers,
Woo.
where your dreams can come true.
Well, you can get dropped.
Don't call the
Spoilers to
spoiler.
13, by the way. 12, what the fuck those called? 7.
Our new ride to 12.
It's exactly like 13,
When
but
you go up.
you don't drop. Yeah.
Just go up instead.
Okay, guys.
Yeah. Aaron, number
My number
four.
4.
I swear if you say 5.
Ben, I don't know if this is like way higher on your list or you forgot about it, but number 4, The Incredibles.
Oh, I have forgotten about it. That's insane. I'm changing my
What
list.
a movie.
That movie's take away.
I mean, it's a classic. It's a classic, obviously. The characters. It definitely. I would say it's one of the standout animated movies of all time. Is that maybe? I think it has
I agree with that.
probably one of the best animated villains. Debatable, again, but
Such a fucking
In terms of like at the time how they did it, yeah, 100%.
yeah,
gripping story. I can't stop
Exactly.
watching.
it's not just a kids movie. I watch it sometimes. I watched it recently.
Okay.
It holds up.
It's
I
just- that's all
watch
like-
it
Yeah, it just sounds so
It's like
stupid
weird
to
with
say
that.
that. It's not like a fucking Alcohol Anonymous. Like, that's fine.
I watch it sometimes.
I watch The Incredibles sometimes.
Don't tell anyone.
No, I don't know. It's amazing. Yeah, the story. It's a shame about Incredibles 2. I don't know if you guys saw Incredibles 2. I don't think that
I
was.
didn't hear great things.
It's not as good.
It was
I didn't
pretty
watch
bad. But I don't know what to say about it. I played the PS2 game.
Yeah.
What do you want to know?
Yeah, that was sick as well.
So,
Great
yeah,
game.
And it's like, you know, they're real people.
Yeah, I'm really-
I don't know about that.
I mean,
Do we
I hate
tell
to
him?
break
But like-
it to you, bro.
But like, it shows a
It's
more
that
like
nuclear family,
exactly.
Jeez.
It's not. It's not just showing them being like
Being
the fucking
superheroes,
big
it's
dogs.
like yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. It's their like. It's like.
You see,
It's an
you see Bob
interesting
when
new
he's
perspective.
tired and
exactly.
depressed and fat.
Exactly.
it's a family
And that's
movie
like-
as much as it's
Exactly, yeah, and that's why, like, and because it's based on the nuclear family, like you say, it's like every single person can relate to it, like
Seems
the moody
relatable.
teenager, the whatever. I'm not gonna fucking psychoanalyze the Incredibles for you. You're on the wrong
one are
fucking
you?
podcast.
Which one are you, bro?
Yeah.
Which one am
You'll
I?
find some
You're on the
other
wrong cover.
other crap podcast, am I right?
Which one am I? Probably Violet.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a little violent.
I'm the one with the massive dump truck.
Frozo?
Chris's mum.
Chris's mum. Don't fucking bring my mum into every. Okay. Right. Moving on. You're done. Aaron, you're done.
Fucking frozen in the brain for a second there, bro.
That's cool.
Right. Number 4. My number 4. We're moving on. My number 4 is Spider-Man 2. So Ben,
Go on.
I like it as well, Ben. I agree. I mean, yeah, Ben said it, but like, yeah, it was like the first. Well, when did the first one come out? 2002, I believe.
Yeah,
Or something.
2002.
So it was like probably one of the first superhero movies you've ever watched as a child. You know, when you were a wee boy.
You
And
were 23.
It just sticks with. It just sticks with you, and it just and like the charm, the campiness, the campiness of those old superhero films really shines through in this one. And
Yeah.
what a delight! What a delight! Yeah, web swinging scenes are a bit shit, I guess.
Yeah, but they were always going to be bad.
Yeah, we'll let them off. I get you've already spoken about it, so don't have much to say about that. That's it.
My number 3 is the film Uncharted.
You're funny.
It's not Uncharted, got you, did I? No, it's probably Spider-Verse. First Spider-Verse.
Do you have a list, or you just like fucking make that
He
up?
said probably Spider-Verse.
Probably, yes.
Which
No.
Spider-Verse?
I've got it. The first one.
Or why are you saying it like it was obvious? You just fucking Spider-Verse, right?
Yeah.
If I said,
You knew it was the
I'm
first
gonna
one.
go Batman.
Oh shit, you know. Yeah, First Spider-Verse. Pretty good film.
That's fair play.
I mean, we can't really spoke about it, touched on it a little bit. I don't want to say other than like.
Why'd you
obviously
prefer
when
it to
came
the
out, it was
second
like a
one?
huge.
Sorry.
Yeah. Obviously,
Okay.
I'll get onto that. When
Oh,
the first
sorry.
one came out, it was just a huge like feat in animation and something no one's really seen before, and it was really ambitious. And I was like, wow, this is cool. And then I did it again, and I was like, this is still cool, but it's not as cool as it was before.
Mm.
I've already seen it.
Fair play.
I'll keep my thoughts quiet for now.
Yeah.
Yeah, go
I
on.
did think I thought there was. It felt like less. Well, the second one. I think was always going to be, or is always going to feel worse than the first one because spoilers. The second one doesn't actually really have a conclusion because the second one and the third one are kind of going to be one really long film. You know what I mean? 'Cause- no, sorry. Yeah, I didn't mean it was bad. I just meant the first one's better because it's actually like it concludes. Like you can watch the first one by itself, and it wraps
Have
it
the
up
full
all
story.
the narrative things on it.
Right, got you. Negative.
Go on, kid.
Yeah, I've realised I've missed off the film, but it doesn't matter now, I guess.
Film.
Like, maybe the Batman might have made it, but like, it doesn't matter now. Number 3 for me is Infinity War.
Wrong.
Okay, number 3 is. Now, I think, like, what you were talking about there with Actually, no. Wait, sorry, I've got too many thoughts in my head right now, which is a new thing for me. Infinity War is like the same thing as like No Way Home, where it's like obviously the hype and the build up was obviously like played a major part in it. And I remember watching like so many YouTube videos before the film came out, and like even after the film came out, of like theories and whatever. I can't remember the guy I used to watch, but there's like one guy who used to make like videos about all the shit Marvel could do with like Infinity War.
Yeah.
And then like went to see it like opening night, and like people like who read the comments obviously knew what was going to happen, but I had no fucking clue what was happening. So like when the ending like fucking happened, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So
And
that
then you had
was
to
like,
wait a year to see what happened. It's like, oh.
yeah. But then like what I would say is what you were saying about like Across the Spider-Verse there is Infinity War holds up as a singular movie, even though that doesn't really have an ending, which I think Across the Spider-Verse is still an incredible film, but I think it suffers from like, a couple of like pacing issues.
Yeah, I mean, like
For
both
me.
of those films, like Infinity War and the second Spider-Verse, I didn't know how it was going to end. And when Infinity War ended, I was like, that's fucking sick.
Yeah.
And when Spider-Verse ended, I was like, I felt kind of cheated. Because I didn't
Yeah.
realise that it was...
It's because
You know.
Infinity War ended on. Infinity War ended on a low, whereas Across the Spider-Verse looked like it was heading towards a high.
Yeah, it was like
So Across
the
the
gang's
Spider-Verse
together. They're gonna get
Gonna
into a
do
big
it.
fight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas, oh shit, everyone's dead. You know, there's a big difference between them
It
two.
was literally dead.
yeah. But yeah. Infinity War's number 3, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do any of you have Endgame on your list,
No.
No.
Aaron?
No, it's dog shit.
Okay, that's I
Not
just wanted
dog
to say, I
shit.
think just after
Come on,
Infinity
Tim.
War, Endgame completely fumbles the bag.
You fumble it. I mean, like...
No,
some
it's
really
not
redeemable
apart
qualities, it's
apart
just
from the
so
last
long.
half an hour.
Yeah,
The rest of
it's
it,
just
like, you
so
have
long,
this
man.
super serious like ending and whatever, and then it's like we're gonna joke for like fucking 2 hours and we're gonna do some time travel shit, and then we're gonna get to the good stuff. And it's like you can't just have such a sudden change in like mood like that. Yeah, I didn't like it very
I agree.
much. Yeah, that's all I gotta say.
I'm surprised you guys rate Infinity War so hard, to be honest.
Really? Well, I feel like it's
It's a combination
maybe
of
the
like,
best
everything that the
MCU, maybe,
did,
yeah.
isn't it?
it was such a
It is the best
wild
MCU.
experience.
You guys are excited by number 2.
Oh.
Bro's definitely gonna say Captain America: The Winter Soldier. My number 3's, you'll never guess, Into the Spider-Verse.
Oh!
It's a shame they stole the animation style from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but other than that, yeah, it's just amazing, isn't it? Fair fucking play to them.
Mm.
Yeah, big win.
Big,
I don't
big
know what
win,
else to say
big win.
about it. Just like
How long did
you gotta give
the
them their roses.
production take? Like the entire animation? Am I right? Like it took like many years to a week. Okay,
Yeah.
never mind. Fair enough.
Yeah, it took them ages and
To
ages.
to make the beautiful art style, but
Mm.
it was worth it. And yeah, like it's inspired future films, you know, to have a similar kind of, like you said, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, for that comic book look.
Mm.
It's kind of like
Yeah.
the Citizen Kane of animation movies. You're right, guys.
Shut up, bro. My God, then Chris.
My number 3. It's already been said, but Incredibles.
Mm.
It's incredible, isn't it?
It's incredible. It's my favorite. Is it Pixar?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it. Yeah, Pixar. My favorite Pixar movie. Fun fact: it was also the first film I ever saw in the cinema, according to my mum.
Ooh, nice.
I don't remember it because I was like 5. I don't know,
Yeah.
but apparently
I was there as
it
well.
was. Huh?
Your mum's date.
You took my mum out. I see. Stop
I
it.
think I fucking stupid kid out as well.
Stop it now. Yeah, but yeah, it's great. It's like you've already said, the story
It does have one.
is good. It's good.
It's definitely got a
I
story.
don't want to just repeat what Aaron said, but
It is.
Rise of the
Lots of
Underminer.
Rise of the Underminer. Well, is Rise of the Underminer in the second one?
Yeah, it's like it carries
Oh,
on
Rise
right
of
after
the
the
Underminer.
first one, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Which then means the PS2 game actually is not canon. So actually
Oh,
incredible
no.
cinematic universe.
Oh,
What's
You
the
and Frozen
point?
don't
Which really
go
pissed me
into
off because
fucking
I
Underminer.
loved the PS2 game.
yeah.
I only remember the one level, and that's when you were literally in the.
It's pretty much all the
Yeah.
on the same level.
I never got past that.
Neither did I.
I got
I used to
stuck.
love playing it. I used to play it with my dad, I think.
Mhm.
That's sweet.
I used to be Frozone. He was Mr. Incredible.
Yeah,
this
Frozen
is
was
incredible,
better.
to be fair.
You're still
I'm not
Frozone, man.
happy, Bob.
What?
I'm just
Nothing.
getting
Okay,
a
number 2.
drink.
Infinity War.
Now we're getting into the juicy
Oh,
parts.
sorry,
What?
I did it.
Infinity War number 2.
Yeah.
Number 2. Fair enough. Okay.
Damn. I don't think it would be in my top 10. Well, it'll probably be in my top.
Top 10.
Right.
Bro, you're
Oh,
putting
well,
fucking
you're
Green Hornet
You're so
above.
different, man. You're so
I watched it
different.
the first time. I remember watching the first time. I was like, "Fuck, holy shit!" And then I went with you, Aaron, to the cinema. I watched it again. And I was like, "Fucking hell, holy shit!" That's how gobsmacked I was.
Gobsmacked.
And like, it's just unlike. I feel like unlike Endgame, it's not boring for like 2 hours. Like it holds up throughout.
Mm.
And then we have to wait a whole year. People don't understand.
And the battle at Wakanda is better than the end battle.
Oh,
with
yeah.
all the, yeah.
If it weren't for the
Better
Captain
battle.
America scene with the hammer,
Oh,
Because
I
that
forgot
makes
about
me
that.
like
That was
three
good.
months.
That was good. Yeah, that was pretty good.
yeah.
I would say that final Endgame fight is better than any of the fights in Infinity War.
Nah.
But it's just that to get to that in Endgame, you have to sit through like so
Yeah.
much fucking boring shit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. But like in terms of a fight itself, it's okay. It's just in terms of like the moments
Yeah, but
within
it's
the
just
fight.
so much nostalgia. Like they
Yeah,
just throw
yeah.
nostalgia down your fucking gullet.
Yeah.
You have to consume it.
I'm like, whoa.
It's like on your left, Cap, and they're all fucking there.
Yeah, that bit's
Fucking
good.
Howard the Duck with an AK
Good.
in the bag.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Canyon number 2.
Yeah, I won't talk too much about it because I think it's going to be your guys' number 1, but my number 2 is Logan, and that's all I'll say.
But,
I'll let you guys
Okay.
do yours. Yeah.
okay.
I don't know why I feel like I'm gonna get slayed for this, guys.
I prove you are.
My number 2 is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
That's alright.
Nah,
Volume
that's fine,
2.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not mad. I'm a little bit surprised.
I knew one of the
I
guys was
think-
going to be in there.
Yeah, I thought 1 would be in there for you. But I don't know.
Yeah, a lot of people prefer 1.
I think 2.
I don't know. It's just like, for me, Yondu was always he was my favorite MCU character. Yondu and Rocket and the whole sort of thing is kind of about Rocket, isn't it? But it's about fatherhood. James Gunn is a brilliant superhero film director.
Mm.
Very controversial take.
It's yeah. It's I really like Ego as a villain. It makes it. It's. I'm not very good at explaining any of my favorite films, am I, guys?
It's okay. Use your heart. Don't use the words.
Let me hold the mic up to my. No, Ego as a villain, I really liked, and I really liked that. I try to fill out my word count. Fuck off.
It kind of sounds like you like.
I really liked it.
Yeah.
I did.
He likes.
I really fucking liked it. I don't know what else to tell you. The final fight was really bloody good, and I liked it.
Nice.
Just like
He
it's all
fucking
likable. Just the ending, honestly. Yondu's Ravager funeral. I cried. I've cried every time I've watched it.
Oh,
It's just a nice film, innit?
it is a
It is
nice
nice.
film.
It is.
Apart from like the
The
funeral,
Guardians-
but yeah.
This is like, I understand why people say Infinity War because that's like the culmination of all those years. So like, yeah, it's got the nostalgia factor to it. But for me, the 3 Guardians films are probably the best MCU films because they feel so unique.
Best-
like they
best
feel
trilogy, I
detached.
think.
As a collective, yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
maybe.
To me, they feel like I could watch those 3, and well, maybe not with the third one, but I could watch the first 2 and not know anything about the MCU, and I would still really enjoy them. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Yeah.
Which I guess you could say the same for like the starting trilogies as well, but I don't know. So the Guardians ones that they feel like they have
personality.
sort of their own. Yeah, exactly, their own personality. Like they feel so.
They're more comedy action films than they are
Yeah, exactly.
superhero films.
And the fact that they are a bit more disconnected really does work in their favour, I think.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it's not. You don't have all
And I
this
think-
extra baggage, really.
And I think like the fact that they aren't like these kind of flawless superheroes. It's the problem Superman has with films, and I think it's the same problem that Captain Marvel has, where they're too powerful superheroes, and like so you can't truly really relate to them, which is why Batman films do so well, because he's just a dude fighting for what's right. And like the Guardians of the Galaxy are like just this ragtag gang of fucking like ne'er-do-wells, you know what I mean? Exactly. And they're always sort of an underdog, which I guess is similar in most superhero films, but whereas in like the majority of superhero films, like Superman just fucking throws I don't know what the fuck he does, just decides to be stronger, and then he is stronger.
That's more the fault
Like-
of the people who make the Superman films.
Yeah, well,
You
but,
could make a good Superman.
but
It's not the
could
same.
you?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It
will be very hard to
The
write
animated
a
show is
good-
really good.
Yeah, they do really well.
Yeah. Shows are different, aren't they?
Yeah.
Especially with animation, because it's easy to like make it feel. You don't have to make it as realistic
Yeah, but I think
as animated.
the problem is with the films is like Superman might be a flawless superhero, but Clark Kent isn't a flawless human. And I think
He's
that's
not even a human.
No, well, yeah, exactly. So that's where they get like they don't show that enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, exactly. That's the human aspect, isn't it? Which is what people want to see, so they can relate to the superhero. Yeah, I'm still not sure how I felt about the third one. I enjoyed it. I think it was probably the weakest out of the three.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I actually watched it not long ago on Disney Plus and improving that.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah.
I mean, we've
Mm.
talked about like all the stupid stuff, that sort of thing, and
Yeah.
it gets a bit silly
Maybe
towards the end.
well, I'm sure once we start running out of ideas, we can do like the Guardians trilogy as an episode and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Shoot in
Or
there.
just
we'll do it.
Spider-Man. I
Every
think just doing,
MCU movie.
Spider-Man as an episode.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Good to yeah,
I
review
just
every
talk about
MCU movie start to finish.
Bro, that would be. We should do like jump on a live stream and do that for charity, like a 24-hour fucking live stream.
Well, I'm
gonna
not
take
giving
longer
us
than
money
24
to
hours.
watch MCU films.
Yeah, we say it's us reviewing them, we just showing them all on stream.
Yeah. Instantly.
Like those
banned.
24-hour Family Guy fucking YouTube channels.
Yeah.
I'm partial
Um,
to Family Guy.
Anyway, that's my second.
Sound.
Beautiful.
Well, for my second, is also Logan. So, which I assume is Ben's and Aaron's number one, maybe. So I don't know. I can also hold off from speaking about it for a little bit, if we wanted. I don't know. I don't know.
Man.
Ben's number one is X-Men Apocalypse.
You don't remember the one you did.
It's
Nah, I don't think Ben's is Logan.
is it not?
Maybe it is, but
I don't know. Well, I know one of you
Yeah,
really
maybe
like
it
it. I don't know which one it is.
Fucking Kick-Ass 2.
Fuck, let's do. Do you know what? Yeah, we'll I won't talk about it this time. We'll move on. Number one, Ben.
Come and do mine, number one.
Yeah.
I'd like to give another honorable mention to the Dark Knight. So I haven't included in my top 5, but I really did love watching that film.
what?
Mm.
Okay.
I thought that was gonna be a number one.
My number one is Logan.
What? No way.
What?
Wow.
What? And Aaron, it's yours as well. I mean, while we're here, we might as well, I guess.
My number one is Logan.
I did not put Logan in that film.
Beautiful
Is
art.
I never understood how someone can make a superhero film just so it's like emotionally impactful and just beautiful. Yeah,
It's just a great movie.
yeah. It's
Yeah.
Take
just a good
superhero out of
movie.
the equation.
Yeah. Yeah, because it doesn't focus on the superhero-ness of it as much. You know, it's like
Exactly.
it's a father and daughter, father and daughter, but
It's like The Last of Us.
kind of literally copied The Last of Us.
It's so weird though to see like an old superhero that's kind of lost it and lost his touch and you know what I mean?
It's like gritty,
It's so gritty and just like
set in like
raw.
reality. Yeah, exactly. Raw. That's the word.
Just set in like just the modern day. It's just blokes.
And it's reflected in the color palette as well. It's like
Just
the
Stephen
desert.
Merchant.
Stephen, but the
It's got a
albino.
hunchback.
There's some beat hunchback in it. He's got pretty up.
And it's just, yeah. And it's
I think what a perfect for Hugh Jackman as
and it's
what a
the-
perfect ending.
like
Sorry,
ultimate
as
underdogs, and they're fighting against this thing, and they're fighting for what's right, and in the end, it's like they can't overcome it. It's reality.
Yeah,
In a superhero film.
He doesn't. Well, I was gonna say he doesn't win, but he sort of does.
Well, he has to sacrifice himself. He has to pay the ultimate sacrifice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
To do what's right.
I guess that's what he sort of not always wanted to do, but sort of wanted to do for a while.
Exactly.
So I guess like in the end, he's the sort of winner.
Anyway, he'll be back for Deadpool 3.
yeah. How do we feel about that?
That's it's
well,
a different.
we know what's
It's
happened
different though, isn't it?
But once again, it's that
It-
timeline thing.
Yeah, is it multiverse?
No, I bet what they're gonna do is, you know how like Ryan Reynolds, he has that thing on it, those cables
Yeah.
thing, and he's like
Yeah.
jumping between. He's gonna jump into jump into like the middle of the Logan film and like grab him out.
I
Yeah.
really hope
Some
that
shit
doesn't
like
happen.
No, don't.
I guarantee, or like, it can't be one of the X-Men films because he would have been too young to because he's gonna come out looking old, isn't he?
Mm.
He's gonna like jump literally. I bet like right as he's about to get impaled at the end of Logan,
We're
he's gonna
supposed
jump
to be
in
wearing
like
his
save
like,
him.
goofy costumes. I think you'll just put them up in a separate timeline.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
I honestly reckon he'll be in it for about 5 minutes,
That
and I think that'd
would
be like the
be a
funniest thing they could do.
It would be a shame though, 'cause they build
I
it
feel
up
like
so much.
Yeah.
I feel like
But,
people
like,
would
think-
hate that if
In like the second film, like the X-Men are like in the background for a little bit, and then that's it.
Yeah, but that wasn't
I
really
think-
the
I think
advertising.
it's gonna
they did that.
Because it's like it's in the advertise, like it's a big thing in the advertising.
Yeah.
and, like,
Yeah, but this is
there's like there's claw marks around the 3 stuff like
it's
that.
like Ryan Reynolds we're talking about though, isn't it?
I don't know. Even
I don't trust him.
Shady
I feel-
bloke.
No, Shady Black. Yeah. Well, that's a good.
That's
Deadpool
another
movies,
like
honourable
we didn't
mentions.
actually. Yeah, we
Yeah.
didn't mention that.
I did think about Deadpool, but I don't think they've aged as well.
Mm.
And the
No, I
first
think it
one's
was,
like
like-
still pretty good, but it's not. I watch it now and I'm just like it still just feels sort of like an R-rated.
Yeah, I think
Like,
it's only
well,
because it
like
was
in-
the first
Yeah,
R-rated.
it's like The Boys and
Yeah,
Invincible is better for me
yeah,
in terms
I
of
agree.
that style of like
Yeah,
superhero
true.
stuff. So yeah, but then yeah, Logan's just
Anyway, Logan is is outstanding, beautiful
and it's so weird.
piece of cinema.
that we got that after. Obviously, you think about X-Men Origins Wolverine was
Yeah,
dumb.
first class.
Was it the Wolverine? That's some decent.
I
bits.
liked that. The
Yeah.
Japanese one. Yeah,
again,
I
the
like
villain. The villain's fucking shit because they do the whole big robot thing. It's like the villain, don't they?
Big robot.
But like as a film, that kind of like does the sort of Wolverine as a more raw character like decently. It's just compared to Logan, it's like what's the phrase where it's like if you're only used to a paddling pool, anything seems deep, or something like that.
that. God damn. Okay.
That was
Where'd you
hard.
pull that from? That was good.
I can't remember what that is. I'm pretty sure it's literally just a letterbox review.
Oh. Counts.
That's what this is, yeah.
Neil counts.
Fair enough. And
Yeah,
Actually, I think it might be the top review for Joker on Letterboxd.
maybe we'll have to check.
We never check.
I'm literally checking right now.
Oh.
If you've never swum in the ocean, then of course a pool seems deep. There you go. That's the quote.
Just fucking copying this guy on Letterboxd. Wow. We thought you were
Yeah.
deep, Kian. No.
Nope. I'm very shallow.
Sorry, go ahead.
Number one Logan for you.
No, that was my number 2.
No, that was his number 2.
Oh, right, number one. Go.
Into the Spider-Verse,
Oh.
of course.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
obviously
number
you guys
one.
have.
Fair play.
Oh, I did not expect that as number 1. I don't know why I expected.
No, yeah, I mean,
He's,
I love it.
yeah,
It's
number
just
4, he just loves it.
I was expecting
Oh.
Hancock, to be honest.
Shut the fuck up.
that's a good film. I didn't even think.
Keep my wife's name.
Yeah, but yeah, Into the Spider-Verse. It was such a. I went to see it like 3 times at the cinema.
What?
Like when it came out. It's just like you guys have talked about it like enough, but yeah, the art direction and the animation, it's just such a perfect length.
He
You know?
is there.
Like everything sort of happens and goes over that so well. It's just such a glossy movie. So it's just so
It's actually
smooth.
got an emotionally impactful story.
It does,
Exactly.
yeah. And Miles Morales is the best Spider-Man.
And I just it's the same with Logan and that actually, where like it does show like a bit of gritty reality, even though it's like that one is more like everyone a bit softer because it's an animated film, obviously. But like a Spider-Man dies in it. Obviously, the Spider-Man of his universe dies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and his spoilers, his uncle dies, the Prowler, obviously. But these are all things that happen in all the Spider-Man things. But like, that's why Spider-Man, I think, is a standout superhero, because it's gritty, it's real, impactful, emotional things happen to these superheroes that prove that they aren't. You know, there might be some of them might be like immortal or something, but they're not like unaffected by life.
Yeah,
So
well, that's
people
the big thing
can
about Spider-Man, he's
put themselves
relatable,
on
isn't he?
Exactly.
Anyone can
'cause
be
he's
under
just
the
some
mask.
teenager that's been given the power, Excelsior.
But has also like got to balance a job and fucking school and family and all that stuff.
Exactly.
Wow,
And he has to do what's right.
It's like a slice of
Great
life
fun.
anime.
Shut the fuck up. Chris, your number 1 is...
Well,
Quite nice.
save the best to last. Am I
Dark
right,
Knight?
guys?
Yeah, Chris Nolan, right, roll credits.
Imagine
Nolan
he
makes
says
the
like
best
The
superhero
Dark
movies.
Knight Rises or like Batman Begins.
I'm not going to say them two. It's going to be the Dark Knight. Although Batman Begins is really good.
So ass.
No, it's not.
It's
No,
not. It's
boring.
fucking good. You're boring.
Terribly written.
Batman
best.
Begins is
Terribly
great.
acted.
Batman Begins is great.
Go on and talk about it. It was in no one else's top 5, I don't think.
No, yeah, no one else. Which I'm kind of
I
sad.
honorably mentioned it.
You honorably
It is-
mentioned it.
It is really, it's a great watch, and you must.
I think it's the best, one of the best like crime stories, because again it's not just a super, it leans more into like the crime drama kind of angle to it, rather than big epic superhero movie, which seems to be a trend where all of our like the better movies tend to lean away from the superhero kind of genre
Yeah,
into the
just like
more
actually good films.
Gritty reality.
yeah. So I could Heath Ledger, of course, possibly the best performance of all time, acting performance, arguably. People would say people would call that the best.
People would be
Have
very
you ever
wrong.
seen
What's
Happy
better?
Gilmore?
What's better? Come on, name it. I'm not saying it's the best, but what's better? Go on. What's
4 words. The last word's cop. The first word's pool. I'll let you decide.
I'll give you 5 words. The last word's 2. The first word's Paul.
okay? All I'm hearing is you've got no answers, you bozos, right? So
No,
But-
Uncle Ian from Aberdeen.
right, okay, moving on.
Imagine if Heath Ledger's like, I told you, Batman, I never lose.
That's kind of a cold quote, though.
Like, and then Uncle Ian's like, it's not about the money. It's about sending a message.
Oh my-
Dave!
We roll credits. Batman will return. Alan the Chipmunks fucking bat rank. That's
Fucking hell.
Some men just want to watch the world burn, Dave.
Well, Right, I just get bullied every time I have my go. It's fine. I don't care. I don't fucking care. That's it.
Yeah. So Heath Ledger, possibly the best acting performance of all time. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck you. I'm done.
Go.
No, I'm done. Hans Zimmer score also is is amazing as well. We always love a Hans Zimmer score, don't we, guys?
We do,
Yeah. Cool Runnings.
Cool Runnings. That's probably second best.
Hans Zimmer. I watched a film the other day.
What?
And it was like a weird little like shit film, and Hans Zimmer did the score.
A weird
Not
little
a shit
ship
but
film.
It was like. It was
you
like.
also watched
Dark Knight Rises.
Was it Pirates
No,
of the
it was like-
Caribbean?
It was like some weird like
Whoa.
kids movie. I swear.
He does a lot of
Hans
stuff.
Zimmer did the score. Yeah, he does do a lot.
He does do some
Can't
stuff you
remember what
wouldn't think it. Yeah, he does like little weird every now and again. It's like, oh, he does that. Yeah. Anyway, but the direction as well. You know, Nolan's famous for not using CGI. You know, which a lot of superhero films have. So it's a breath of fresh air to have so much Well, obviously it gets hated a lot because like the hand-to-hand fighting's a bit shit. But like the action sequences with like the Batmobile and the blah blah blah, they're all pretty cool. You know, they're all good to watch. And the fall of Harvey Dent, like you haven't really seen Harvey Dent in any other Batman movies or TV shows. I don't think so. He's a kind of a unique character to Nolan's films, which is cool.
I played the Telltale game.
Oh, you played the Telltale. Well, never mind. Number one is fucking Fast and Furious 10 instead. There we go.
But Two-Face is that? Is that just what Paul Walker looks like now?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm sorry. That was bad.
Too soon,
on, bro.
Kian. Too soon.
Do you know Hans Zimmer did the music for Rango?
Did he?
Yeah.
Did he?
Oh.
He also did
Go.
Shark Tale.
No.
The film Aaron might have watched was a Spirit.
What?
You said you watched like a shit film or something. Mate.
Was it what?
Spirit?
Spirit.
Horse
Spirit.
film.
Stallion of
I don't know what that is.
Why did that take you so long to fucking understand?
the Prince of Egypt.
I don't know. I don't.
That's
Bro,
not
you
a
just
shit
name it
film.
every hand.
That's not a shit little kids film as well. Prince of Egypt's a fucking great.
I can't remember what it was. It might have been like a really good film.
Kung Fu Panda.
I was watching it the other day and I was
Was it
like,
The Boss Baby?
no way Hans Zimmer did this.
With
Don't-
Madagascar
Hans Zimmer did
3.
not do the
He
Boss
did
Baby
Boss
soundtrack.
Baby. I am the boss and a master of baby.
What do you mean he did the Boss Baby?
Um,
What does that mean? Speaking of doing the Boss Baby, I've got a game. You're gonna like this game, guys.
okay.
Oh no. Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, on that note, thank you guys for watching. Check us out on TikTok, subscribe to the YouTube. We're on Spotify and SoundCloud. We're on SoundCloud, guys.
Yeah, we're on
Spotify and SoundCloud. Check us out there, all under AbbotPubcast, not pod, P-U-B, not P-O-D.
the pub.
Yes. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time, baby.
Bye.
Yeah.
Thank you.